Today is going to be a little bit of a break for the guys because it's been, I think, a few weeks since anyone's really been out for the boat for something that wasn't a boat job. So, still a bit early in the morning. I haven't even had a coffee yet. And I'm just getting Rose's backpacks ready, her little rough wear doggy bag. They're having coffee. They are going to head off on some kind of jungle adventure. And I'm going to have the entire boat to myself until at least 4 o'clock when the guys from JS turn up, so should be a good day. Would you like to go on an adventure? Yeah? You want to go outside today? Today's adventure was taking them out to the Maracas Valley, where they hoped to find ancient petroglyphs. What they found instead were some of the jungle's scariest creatures that made me pretty glad I stayed home.
So we've been driving for about an hour now trying to find our way to the petroglyphs here in Trinidad. We ended up in a mine where we shouldn't have been. Stopped and asked locals for directions, but now we have found a trail, so we're going to try to find our way from here. We've been told we need a guide, but we can't be bothered, so here we go. Adventure! Despite not having much of a clue about where we were going, it felt good to be out in the jungle. The parts of Australia I've lived in were far too hot or cold for tropical jungles to exist, and Trinidad's jungle is vibrant and generally easy to explore. So, I want to say we're halfway, but I have no idea. But we just ran into a local that was coming down and we asked him for some directions. And he said, on the 4th corner, you'll see bamboo and you go left at the bamboo. So, we're guessing that's the bamboo he's talking about. And then that's the left-hand turn that goes up there. And the other trail continues that way. Hopefully he wasn't lying. He did say it's a fair way up and it takes local Trinis a long time to find. But yeah, so we'll keep going. It's super humid. It's just finished raining and now the heat's come back. That's in like a space of 15 minutes. Keep going up the trail and hopefully we find these carvings in the rock. Also, he said he's killed a few snakes on the trail, so to be careful, so awesome. With that warning, which turned out to be sage advice, some vague directions and a Google Maps marker that we weren't sure was even in the right place, we wandered around following game trails until we thought we were on the right track. Not sure how long we've been walking now. The trail got super steep and then the path just kind of turned into game trails. I guess it's part of the challenge, just trying to find it on your own. So yeah, interesting landscape. There's like odd patches of concrete and then it just goes back to bush. Walk down this side of the hill till we got to the valley and that's the fallen tree that I just ducked under before, so now we're going back up the hill because we think it's the wrong way. I'm so happy I brought a beer with me. Just makes it all that more bearable. Left or right? Oh, thank God there's a breeze.
Alright, let's go.
Bye.
Definitely this way.
Yeah, but that way looks more.
That'll be Maracas. No.
The breeze just stopped. I was about to say how nice the breeze is, but it's just stopped. Alright, making better progress now. Still going uphill, but we're getting closer to the pin drop on the map, so it's all positive. Oh, and the breeze is back. Getting better. Sure beats sitting on the boat like Teesh is doing now.
Well, the boys are off the boat, hopefully having a really good break because they need that for their mental health. I have stayed behind. One of the main reasons that all three of us can't go out together is we can't lock the boat. And if you can't lock the boat, you can't leave the boat. Because like this plastic sheet behind me, that is our window. So yeah, it's not secure in here, so someone always has to stay behind. And I volunteered because I like to have a little bit of time to myself where there's no one around. And also, they've both been working really hard on the tools all year to try and get us back in the water before the hurricane season, which is getting quite close because it's March now and hurricane season starts on the 1st of June. And even last night they were up until I think 1 o'clock in the morning helping one of the tradesmen try to get the helm pulled apart. So they needed that break. I have things I need to do anyway. One thing is I want to work on our blog today. So we recently launched our travel sketch blog and it covers lots of different sailing and travel topics, including traveling with pets, haul out guides, DIY, all of that stuff. So if you get a chance, I'll pop the link in the description. But aside from working on that, I also want to clean the inside of the saloon. Right now, the inside and the outside of the boat are just construction sites. There's repairs going on all over the place and there's quite a few that have been started but not finished. And part of that is because we have run out of gel coat and vinyl ester resin again, and we're still waiting for the new stuff to come. So pretty much anything that needs vinyl ester resin or gel coat cannot be done at the moment. Because as well we're trying to be flexible with the tradesmen so they can get into different areas of the boat. Our saloon, we will tidy it and 3 days later it looks like an absolute trash bomb again, which I hate. So I am going to try and tidy it up in here. I have kind of given up on the outside, it's construction site, whatever. But in here we can control it a little bit better. Before I start that though, I want to show you something that, I don't know, it made me laugh. Heading outside you can see the LK, that's for look. Put up for me because we don't have that part and I face planted. But yeah, you can see the construction vibe of the place as you look around the rear cockpit. In one positive update, since I did my very realistic boat tour a month or two ago, Tynan has a window. He doesn't have a hatch, but he has a window, so that's something. Still a chandlery down here. We recently got a shipment from Leopard that contained replacement rudders because it's a big long story, but basically our rudders needed replacing too. But it's what that was written on the box that really got me. I don't know if someone at Leopard has a sense of humour or it was their freight forwarder or what, but yeah, I guess we are Motor Yacht Lager.
I don't know if the camera will pick it up.
Oh, they're like fucking, there's an ocean of them on the ground. I don't know if you want to stand in the middle of them and film them, to be honest.
Yum. Won't they stop near you?
Yeah,
You're over there.
yeah. Start running, boy.
Oh, buddy. Oh, hello. Hi, ciao.
So, I'm in the jungle. I brought my manservant. It's excellent. As I walk along, he oh, that's really nice. Ah, good job, manservant. Hey, Manfred. Manfred, could you build me a cabinet?
I have already.
Oh, thank you. I love that cabinet. Don't stop with a leaf though. You don't have to keep going.
Good tree.
There we go. I mean, don't stop if you don't want to stop.
I feel like we basically walked a circle around this red mark and we're not getting any closer. We're roughly a kilometre from it, like in a straight line. So yeah, this is turning into something. I feel sorry for this person that had to run this pipe in. Just walking here is bad enough. It's been 3 days. Trent's lost his shirt. What was it? Big spider fell on your back.
This is what was on my back, and I just flicked it off. Watch it trying to attack the machete. That. I don't know how fast it can run.
I can't see it anymore. Oh, it's climbing up.
That's what just fucking was on me. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Look at the size of it compared to the machete. You want to fight me? Huh. Look at it.
I don't want to be in the jungle anymore.
Just dropped on me. Like literally just dropped on me from a fucking leaf. It was on my back and I went like this. Because I felt it crawling and I went flick because I didn't know what it was.
I'd have a drop bear any day and a drop spider.
Worse, I've had a t-shirt on because I wouldn't have felt it on my back. You know what I mean? Literally where you are now, back there, I think it was...
Cool, let's move forward then.
I think it was like... Maybe that bush was under that leaf there. See here?
Yeah.
There's not going to be two of them. Literally like under that leaf, I think. It got on my back. That thing looked nasty as fuck, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can be fucking bothered seeing a fucking rock to deal with more of them. No, because it gets worse.
Yeah, I know. It's getting thick. The jungle's getting thicker and thicker.
Normal animals fear humans and run away. That thing was like running at me.
We look so close. God, you got so far.
What?
We're just walking away from it. And then when we are walking towards it, it's only for like half the amount of time we walked away from it. So, we've been out here 3-4 hours. We just ran into a group of local guys. They asked us what we were doing. We're like, oh, we're trying to find the rock with the carvings. And they laughed at us. And we're like, well, boy, you're a long way from there. So it's after having a chat with them for a little bit, seems like we're on the wrong side of the mountain. And when we showed them the route that we took to get to where we were, we may have walked past it already, like 2 hours ago. So now we're walking back. We're going to see if we can find it on the way back, and if not, we'll have to try and come out here another day and see if we can get to it. But I mean, it's still been a bit of a laugh after seems like the deeper you get into the jungle, the more weird stuff you start finding, like that big ass spider, the ocean of ants. Dog sit.
Stay. Just run over it.
So much for snake training. Out of here. Guess old mate wasn't lying about the snakes then.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a given.
Go. Go.
So happy you didn't die.
Oh, fuck. The dog ran straight over it.
In the end, we spent the day wandering in circles through the jungle. We ran through a sea of ants, a giant spider fell on Trent, and Rose ran over a snake, and we never found the rock. Despite that, we had a couple of good stories to tell Teesh when we got back, and an ice cold cider to drink, so I'd still call it a win. If anybody knows the GPS coordinates of the rock, for the love of God, please leave it in the comments.